Hi guys! We thought we would just sit down and give you a little update of what's been happening the past few days. So we are here at the south coast of Sri Lanka, near Tangal, and we really just took the past 2 days to relax. We didn't film much because there wasn't much to film. We didn't do much, and now we have got our energy back and are ready to hit the road again.
Yeah, so the plan for today is to head to Bentota, but on the way there we're gonna hit Gal Fort, which is in Gal.
To walk all along the fort in one loop, it's approximately 4 kilometers. But I think we're not going to do that today because it's so hot. But we're going to see as much as we can. Be in there. I read that this bastion is made out of coral and granite, and you can very clearly see the coral. Beautiful. All different kinds. Wow, it's stunning. I've never seen anything like it. It's so interesting.
I am sweating like crazy.
Oh gosh.
This
yeah.
is so hot.
The water looks so tempting.
Oh my god, I don't think it's been this hot this whole trip.
There's a lot of history to Gull Fort, and it started with the Portuguese in the 16th century. They colonized Gull and then moved to Colombo, and they stayed in Sri Lanka for 150 years. Roughly 150 years after the arrival of the Portuguese, the Dutch arrived. Behind me you can see the old Dutch hospital, which was built very close to the coast so that Dutch seafarers could be treated here. And now it has been converted into an area with shops and restaurants. When the Dutch arrived, they fortified Gull Fort and they built a very interesting sewage system. With the rising of the tides, the sewage would be pulled into the sea and emptied in that way. So a little gross, but also interesting.
Do you think we have Faluda here?
Let's go hunt for some.
Faluda hunt. I don't see anyone drinking it. It must be not so popular.
Another 150 years after the Dutch arrived, the British colonized Gull and in turn stayed roughly 150 years until the independence of Sri Lanka in 1948. We are now in the heart of Gull Fort in Church Street.
So we're gonna end our walk in Gulf Fort with some nice faluda. We found a place called Milkshake. What?
Called Dairy King.
It's called Dairy King. Hopefully they have some good faluda. Hello.
Sì, corna,
Yes. Thank you. That's good.
But you can see the side over the top.
Got cinnamon ice cream, and the flavor is delicious. It's very icy. Definitely homemade.
So now a little refreshed. I just realized that will be my last faluda in Sri Lanka.
You think? We can get
think
one
so.
for you before we head to the airport. Today is our final full day. Tomorrow, late afternoon, we head to the airport. But before that, we'll be visiting Bentota and staying at a very nice hotel. That concludes our little walk around Gulf Fort.
Yeah, it's a really nice place to come and visit, maybe make a stop for half a day. It's quite interesting to learn about the history of this place. And yeah, I learned quite a lot of new things.
Yeah, there are also some museums around the area, like a maritime museum, for example, where you can delve deeper into the history of the colonial period as well. And you can really sense the fusion between the European and the Sri Lankan architectural styles here, which is very interesting.
Yeah, and everything has been kept in a very good condition, so the fort is pretty much intact and everything else around it.
But one tip, don't come here in the middle of the day. Come in the morning or during early sunset so that you don't sweat buckets like us.
Yeah, I've become a roasted chicken now. Anyway.
Time to head to Bentota to jump into the sea.
So we're now 5 minutes away from our hotel and we're back into a little city called Bentota.
Cinnamon coconut drink. Tastes very nice. So it's fresh coconut juice mixed with cinnamon and lemongrass.
It's not exactly my favorite. The cinnamon is quite strong.
So we thought on the last night in Sri Lanka we're going to spoil ourselves and stay at the Cinnamon Beach Resort here in Bentota before we head to the airport tomorrow.
This place looks very fancy.
I read that they have an art gallery within the grounds of the hotel. Looks like someone's having a private pool party. We would join in, but we have to high tea. Look how beautiful this hotel is. I love the colors. The This was actually the first resort hotel in Sri Lanka that was ever built in the 1980s, I believe. But then it was restored later in 2019. It's stunning. Good spots. Trying to enjoy every moment before we have to leave in 3 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
We're enjoying every second of it. I think this is how the Sri Lankans eat it. They have a tea, but instead of putting sugar in the tea, they have like a toffee on the side. Take a bite of toffee. Sip of tea. I'm gonna eat like this. This one is called chicken roti. I'm gonna miss this so much. I was going to save this one till the end, but I couldn't resist. We're living the life. I love these Sri Lankan pancakes. They are filled with coconut and honey, I think. Very yummy. Not too sweet, just right. We're going to wrap up our Sri Lanka series right here because it's time for us to head to the airport.
Very sad.
Yeah. It has been memorable with so much variety, from cities to wilderness
To beach.
good food to beach. Yeah, we couldn't have asked for anything more of Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I've had a really great time here. The people have been really friendly. The weather has been great. And as you already said, the food has been really delicious.
Yes, I'm gonna miss that a lot.
Yeah.
So what would you say were your highlights of Sri Lanka?
I would say Knuckles. That's probably the best of this trip.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we were all alone with our guide in nature and seeing that waterfall and just being at one with nature was really nice. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Definitely check out our vlog on Knuckles Forest Reserve if you're interested in hiking in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, maybe the second highlight would be Colombo, so the street markets. So it was nice being amongst the local people.
Oh yeah.
That was really a nice experience.
I love that. Oh, just eating all the delicious street food snacks at
And that
Peta
was-
Market.
Yeah, and that was the first time I got Faluda. So that sticks in my mind.
Yeah, since then
I've been on the search for
been
Faluda.
having a great trip and yeah, on the search.
Yeah. How about you?
I'd have to agree with those two, but I would also say candy. Candy really surprised me. I expected it to be much more touristy than it actually was. The Temple of the Tooth was
Yeah, it was
just
really nice.
mesmerizing. And we ate delicious dosa there, which I'll never forget. And the second is definitely Vidya and Chris's wedding. And that was a really special experience. I'm grateful that we could be part of that.
Yeah, this is a wrap. We're gonna head to the airport and head back home,
Yeah. We'll see you in the next destination.
which we don't know what it is.
No, we don't know yet. So it'll be a surprise for you, but also for us.
Yeah. And I must say, a lot of the fort has been kept quite well, so it seems very intact. That's my stomach. My stomach has grown since we came to Sri Lanka. I've been eating way too much,
I think we both gained a kilo or two.
probably. So when we get back home, we probably need to start exercising again. It's all the Faluda, all the curries, rice and curries. Delicious, but it adds on some pounds. Anna's gonna go snorkeling with her swimming goggles. What are you gonna find? What are you gonna find?
Don't push people, do this. I do this.
Сначала поесть, потом.
Pinky dance.
Pinky dance.
That looks so weird. Looks like a little worm moving around.
It kind of feels uncomfortable. It's a skill,
Just-
like holding your cup and doing this at the same time.